just as I had predicted, the lawsuits have now started rolling in, and FedEx has become the first major corporation to officially file a lawsuit against the federal government following the United States Supreme Court ruling overturning Donald Trump's tariffs. Now, when I say that FedEx has become the first major company to file a lawsuit, please keep in mind that I said after the Supreme Court's ruling. They are certainly not the first company that has a lawsuit pending against the Trump administration due to the tariffs. They're just the first ones to use the Supreme Court ruling in their lawsuit, because before FedEx came along, 1,500 other corporations had already filed suit against the government before the Supreme Court's ruling, and all of those 1,500 lawsuits are still pending. One, of course, filed by Costco. So, yeah, FedEx isn't necessarily the first to do it. They're just the first to do it after the Supreme Court ruling. But hey, it's a great start. And FedEx, being a very high-profile, internationally recognized company, is going to draw headlines. And that's exactly what we want at this point. Not because we want everybody to know that corporations are fighting back and corporations are now our friends. They're not, never will be, never have been. But what this does is it shows all businesses out there, large and small, oh, we can fight back now? Hell yeah, here we go. And that's the important part of these stories. It's to make sure that some of these, small businesses, mom and pop stores, plenty of them get, products or materials to make their own products from overseas. So they have been paying the tariffs. You don't have to be a multi-billion-dollar company like FedEx to file this kind of a lawsuit. You can be a local pizza shop because maybe you're getting your, special flour from Italy. Maybe you're ordering, your San Marzano tomatoes from Italy, or your olive oils, or whatever it is for whatever business you do, large or small. You're likely paying tariffs on them. You're owed that money. Pam Bondi in court, her DOJ said, we're gonna pay people back. They owe you money. Go and get it. Not mafia style, of course. Don't want anybody threatening to bust some kneecaps, but you can certainly file a lawsuit regardless of the size of your business. Now, FedEx did not list the amount that they had paid in tariffs. However, they had projected about $1 billion that company had paid in tariffs. But on their website, FedEx now says, while the Supreme Court did not address the issue of refunds, FedEx has taken necessary action to protect the company's rights as an importer of record to seek duty refunds from U.S. Customs and Border Protection. At this time, however, no refund process has been established by regulators of the courts. We will communicate any relevant information and updates in a timely manner, and we appreciate your patience as we wait for additional guidance and clarity from the U.S. government and the courts. Now, here's the other problem. These lawsuits are great. We want them to prevail. But then what? Suppose FedEx or any of these other companies are successful and they get that money back, and suddenly they got an extra $1 billion in the bank, or, a couple $100 million, whatever it is, right? What happens to that money? Oh, that's right. It's going to go to the CEOs and the shareholders, the people who did not actually pay out of pocket those costs. We did. You paid it in your increased cost of shipping. You paid it when those businesses passed those costs on to you, which they did, according to the analysis, at least 90% of the time. You paid that money. So while it's great that these businesses are suing, they're not going to issue refunds to you. Honestly, they're probably not even going to drop their prices back to what they had been before the tariffs. You'll continue paying higher prices. Their books are going to look a hell of a lot better with a massive payment from the government. and then they get to be the ones stealing your money. So there is no good outcome, right? The only good outcome technically is, haha, Trump got screwed. But Trump didn't get screwed as bad as all of us did. And we will never see that money again. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.